What up, Chicken Nuggets? Tyler here with the Sports Cards Are Dope podcast. And today we're going to recap which players from the Atlanta Hawks are going to sign something when they walk by, or at least did for us. And that's all we can attest, because we only speak for ourselves. Finspin, I would like to introduce you to, one, you, the listener, the greatest person in the world. But I guess I'm introducing you as well to my youngest son.
Finnick. Hi.
Finnick, hi. What's up, bro? So Finn went with me to the game, so I thought it'd be only appropriate if he came with me on the podcast, and we just kind of recapped, talked about what we want, and I'm gonna clip in the videos of those interactions. So whenever when we're at the game, I have these like meta glasses, and so that way I don't because if you have your phone, it's like up in their face.
Yeah, you don't want like Kevin Durant to be signing a shoe, and you're like, I got Kevin Durant to sign a shoe.
Oh, he's probably used to that though. But he did look at me. We're not doing the Kevin Durant one, but he did when he was walking out. He saw the light because like when you record, there's a light on there on the other side, and he was like looking at me all sus. But he was like, he still dapped us up. And then I go, easy money.
Yeah, and his hand is like that much bigger.
Yeah,
than
his
mine.
hand's huge.
His middle finger is like that.
Fam, why you gotta talk about his middle finger? Why are you doing that? Okay, let's keep this. This is a children's program. Okay, let's keep it clean. Keep it clean. Just kidding. Okay, so we're not talking about KD. Sorry, can't help ourselves. That was a fun one. We'll do another podcast for that one. But we just got back from the Atlanta Hawks game, 2 nights ago?
Yeah.
2 nights ago. So we did not do early access. And so usually, we have half season tickets so we can talk to our rep sometimes, and he'll let us in early.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to bug him because he had just let us in early to the Suns game.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you know what? Let's just go in regular and we'll go straight there. But the problem is we both had to use the restroom.
Yeah.
So that put us one step behind what we like to call the book boys. Remember, we go down to that's our little spot in the corner, and those guys are standing there. What do you think that, Finn, what are your thoughts on what do you think players think when they see these guys at the game? Those guys that have the book with all the cards taped in it?
They probably think that they're probably gonna sell it or something.
Yeah, I would think so. If I'm a player and I'm going up and this dude's just like, hey, here you go. He probably didn't talk. They're probably nicer than that. They were nice. They were polite. But also, whenever the players turn and look, did you see the players' expressions when they turned and saw those dudes?
Yeah, because one of the players, he saw him and he was like, oh, and he was about to sign mine, and he skipped those guys. But then that one girl that always is there had to stop him and ask him for his shoes.
Yeah, we actually have a video of that too. Yeah, she got him to sign something. That was really cool.
Yeah, and then
he turned around and they were right there holding the books out.
And then he started signing.
But it wasn't super crowded at the game, which is good. And so we still got I think. Did every single player, nobody ran past us, did they?
No.
Not
on the Suns.
No, on the Hawks. On the Suns, I don't think they did either.
I mean the Hawks.
Yeah, the Hawks, everybody signed.
Yeah, most of everybody. I don't think anybody really ran by.
I don't either. This was good. We've had some good luck lately. Because, remember our first game? Who ran straight past us? The first game, you're holding his shoes out. LaMelo Ball.
Nobody likes you, LaMelo. Yeah. That's why. Oh, and this is actually true. This is actually true. So, whenever Draymond punched Jordan Poole, I like my old collection of cards. I saw a Draymond Green card and I tried to rip it up. Yeah. It's really hard though.
It is hard to rip up cards.
And
that was a pretty rude move. Not a good leader move.
And then I just threw it away.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I made
because nobody likes you, Draymond.
Why did you? We were talking about LaMelo and then you switched over to bashing Draymond. Hey, I just snorted. Equal opportunity. You're man of the people. You're too real, Finn. That's the problem. You're too real, my boy. All right, so let's talk back to the Hawks. So we get in there, and there were a couple of those guys down at the corner. We're like, oh man, because the corner's the best, because it's you got the best shot at it.
Yeah, because if the players are coming right here and you're right there, they're gonna immediately stop for you. And there are these one guys who they don't sit right there, but that's where they. So there's a seat right here and right there. And the guys sit right there, even though that's not their actual spot. They sit right there, and they get there early and sit there, so then they can get all the players to
all those autos, those corners. Yeah, they get there early. You talking about the people on the court?
Yeah,
they go up there, and we're trying to get it closer for next year. That would be cool. But we get there early, and so we're sitting there, and we weren't the first ones. We're like, if they turn around and see those guys with the books, there's a good chance they might just skip them and run off.
because whenever Trae Young was there and that little girl got him to like sign like 3 things and asked him for his shoes, I didn't think he was.
Are you sure she asked for his shoes?
Yeah, because I saw his mom like mouth it. She said it in her ear, but it looked like she said that, and
that'd be cool.
And
well, he wore those shoes in the game, so he probably was down to 1. That's the thing. When these guys travel, like, you can't honestly bring that many pairs of shoes, can you? Because you got to bring all your other stuff. And I've seen photos. They don't look like they got that much room for stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, away games, I bet it's tough. Which, okay. So, let's go through, and we're going to show you the videos of the interactions. And, Finn, you can tell them what you thought about it, okay? So, we'll start with Dyson Daniels.
Thank you. Clean. Thank you so much. Good luck tonight.
All right, so what are your thoughts on Mr. Daniels?
So, it was really nice that he like signed it and stuff. He just wasn't much of a talker.
Yeah, he was kind of doing his thing. Yeah, that's what a lot of those players do. Like, they just kind of sign and keep moving, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they don't even notice that I'm like filming with my glasses because they don't look up at us very often. But yeah, he's really good. He actually had the game-winning steal. Remember at the end of the game? Because that game, that was tied 130 to 130, and Bane had it for the Grizzlies, like 9 seconds.
And then he stole it, ran down the court, and then did a layup.
He stole it and passed it to somebody. I think he passed it to Caris LeVert, who also signed for us. And LeVert hit the dunk over like 2 Grizzly players trying to block him.
I thought he did a layup.
He dunked it, I think. He went up and they tried to block it. Did he?
Yeah,
he may have. You're right.
Because I remember Desmond Bane was like right here. He stole it, passed it to him.
That was Dyson Daniels that we just saw.
Yeah, and then he ran up there and then laid it up. Like, yeah.
That's dope.
And all the Grizzlies fans were like cheering every time they made a shot, but then at the very end, whenever they won, I took off my jersey and finally had the reveal that I was a true Atlanta Hawks fan.
He did have a Hawks shirt on. It was he was wearing his brother's Trae Young shirt. Yeah. But then I bought him a Jaren Jackson Jr. All-Star jersey, which is dope. And he got hurt like in the first minute. Yeah. And so, okay. So next video, this one is Caris LeVert, who he passed it to and had the game-winning point.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure to say please. Thank you. What up? How's it going? Good. How are you? Thank you so much. Thank you for taking the time. Have a good one. Good luck. Hey. There you go. Look at that. Looks clean.
Looks like that.
That looks good.
I can easily recreate that.
That's forgery. You'll go to jail.
That was a good one. Yeah, he was super nice. Didn't interact a ton, but he was polite. You know, he took the time to do that, so that was really cool. I have no complaints. If they take the time to stop when they're like thinking about a game and all this other important stuff, and they're like, "Hey, I'll take the time to sign these people's basketball."
Yeah, he signed it, and one thing he signed it and that was nice. Same thing as Dyson Daniels. He didn't really like interact, but one thing that is cool, he kind of, in my head, he looks like Noah Lyles.
Oh, he does look a little like Noah Lyles. I can see that. And so, for the record, so a lot of times when we go to these games, what we bring is, depending on who the players are, like some of them I have jerseys of, and so I'll bring a jersey. I didn't have any jersey in the Hawks players, because like the problem with jerseys is, like, you kind of run out of room of places to put them, right? Because once you hang out, like I've got this small office right now, but even when I have a larger office, like it takes up a lot of wall space. Yeah. And so we got to be selective with the jerseys because I don't want to like have a bunch. Then I'm going to be, wanting to sell them, and I don't want to sell them.
Yeah, but because you already have like a bunch of those Durant, Shaquille stuff over there, and that doesn't take up that much room because you have a rack.
I have them stacked, but I would want to put them in a frame. Like Steph, I'm going to put in a frame. Like that's. But so what we started doing is, because what I've found, like, yes, you can take like cards. But it's like you have a stack of cards and you don't ever know who you're gonna catch because like we only got like
because you don't want to go see a player come up there and
have to flip
and
through
have to
them.
like flip through them really fast and by the time he gets over there you'll just have to get him to sign whatever you got.
Yeah, and like you have to get, because there's like 15 guys on a team, and so you have to like go and find those cards, and I don't have all of them's cards on hand. And I don't really have the time to go to my booth and like look for them. And so the cards are tough because you never know who's going to walk through. And also I think these guys, like I personally, like as much as I love cards, I feel like these dudes have to be sick of signing cards. They sign thousands of cards every year. Like they got to be sick of it. And so One of the things that we've been doing is I really like because I think it looks dope, and I used to be really into shoes before I was into cards, and so now what I've started doing is I've started buying like
Their signature shoes.
Their signature shoes.
And then trying to get them to sign it.
Sign it.
If they, like, we learned the trick from the KD and Devin
The Booker
one.
one. Yeah, they only signed one of them.
Yeah, so we found out that they don't, if we hold them separately, they'll think that we're not together and then they'll sign.
I think my guess is most of these guys have like they'll sign like one thing per person. Like they're not going to sit there and sign. But then again, sometimes they sign like 3 or 4 of those cards for the book boys. And so, but you like with Booker, you were holding out both of the shoes. No, I was holding Booker's out. Who was holding Booker's out? I was holding Booker's shoes out. And he only signed one. And KD, you were holding his shoes out, and he only signed one. Yeah, you were holding KD out.
I was holding.
I promise
Devin
you.
Booker's.
No,
we can.
I can. You were wearing his jersey.
No, you were not. I was
All right.
the one who was holding his shoes.
Okay, I'll bet you your Devin Booker jersey.
No.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll bet.
So you'll have to see who was correct. You'll have to watch the breakdown
I'll bet
of
you
the
a card of your choice.
Okay,
Just not
how about
any
that
of my
case I just gave you? That mint case.
No.
Okay. Well, anyways, so we've noticed that what we're doing is if I don't have a jersey, like I didn't have a Trae Young jersey, but I got his signature shoes, and so he held one and I held one, and that's worked both times because it worked for De'Aaron Fox and it also worked for Trae Young.
Yeah.
So, and honestly, I kind of like it, and I was talking to my wife about it. I like having the 2 shoes because then he takes like whoever I'm with, like Titus took the De'Aaron Fox shoe, I took the other one. You took the Trae Young shoe, I took the other one, and I love that. Because it's almost like we have like a little locket, like a little friendship locket, and he has one side and I have one side. So I kind of like it that the partner shoe is the person we went with. The problem is when you want a jersey signed too, like we did with Book and with KD. So okay, next one we had Okongwu. He came out and signed it, so we'll watch his and I'll show you the video.
He say thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Those shoes are sick. I'm not asking for them. I think they're sick. Those are really cool. Those are okay. Touche. I don't want them. I was asking. Those are dope. That was weird. I got weird. Sorry. I just want to say he had good shoes, but I didn't want him to think I was trying to get them.
Yeah, now it's gonna think that you want it because you said not that I want.
I know. I was trying to explain
I'm just gonna write on your toes.
No, stop. Okay, chill. Yeah, that's hard to say, like cool shoes, but also like I'm not asking.
So that was my fault. I messed up.
Yeah, he said those shoes are cool. Not that I want them, but those are.
Because you know these dudes, people ask for their shoes all the time. Like, can I get your shoes? Can I get? And I was like, I was just saying, like they were like these pink. I think they were crazy ones.
You could have just said those.
Those are dope
cool.
shoes, dude. I know I should have said that, but I said I really like your shoes. But I felt like as soon as I said it, I was just like, oh man, he probably thinks I'm trying to get them. Like I felt bad, so I tried to clarify.
Then just get these and like slap some pink on them, and then you get the
I
same
panicked.
thing.
So I panicked. Okay, so that was a weird interaction. All right, but he was really cool, super nice.
Let me see that again.
See, I literally just fumbled over my words. I get paid to talk for a living. Yeah. Okay. So next. Oh no, not next. Next, we're gonna do who's next. Next, we had Clint Capela. Oh, I lied. That's not Clint Capela. That is Kavon Harris. So the next one is Kavon Harris.
See.
So Kavon Harris, he was super nice. He was probably the most interactive of all of them. So here's the video.
I thought the other guy looked like Noah Lyles. You said he was Kavon Harris.
No, I was wrong. Sorry. No, I said it was Caris LeVert.
Oh yeah, you did.
Thank you so much. That's a complete signature. I respect that game, bro. We signed mine. Thank you. That's dope. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, he did like a full signature and he did his number. Yeah, he did a full signature with his number. Like,
Yeah,
that was clean.
And he didn't just sign ours. He signed like a bunch of people.
Yeah, he signed for everybody. Yeah, he was super cool.
Yeah.
Kavon Harris, 10 out of 10, bro. You were great. Okay, next we had Clint Capela.
Thank you so much. What do you say, man? Thank you. Nice. That's clean. Appreciate you a lot. Good luck tonight.
Yeah, it's Clint Capela. He was solid.
Yeah.
I think he used to play for the Rockets. I want to say back whenever Golden State was playing against them. Yeah, he was good. He's good. He's a hooper. All right, now So our last one is the one we brought. The only thing we brought special, like he has. Oh, I didn't finish my thought earlier. So cards are tough. Jerseys are great, but like you have to be specific. So like we brought jerseys of players and they weren't there or they got hurt and like So it's like what I've found, one of the best things you can do if you just want signatures is you bring a basketball and then you get multiple people to sign it. So
well, it's the thing about bringing the basketballs is that you can never remember who signed what.
Yeah, that's but we have video of them signing it, so we can always go back.
Yeah.
So that's the good thing is we have the video of it. And so I have a basketball, and honestly, I just try to get people to sign it. And I have like multiple players from multiple teams because I don't plan on selling it. And plus, I think the basketballs look cool on the wall. And so I'm actually on my Hoopers Volume 2 ball. This is my second one. And Finn started his Hoopers ball, looking sweet. That's dope.
And my favorite one on here is, I think this way. This one right here, because that was Bobo was on
my man,
Suns.
Bobo. Okay, our last one is the guy who signed the signature shoes, like star for the Hawks, Trae Young.
See, I told you I was holding him.
No, you were saying you were holding both of the shoes for Booker.
No.
Oh, remember?
Yeah, everybody was like yelling his name.
That one kid like walked up at the last minute.
Wait. Just say thank you. Thanks, Trae. I promise we won't sell them. Appreciate you, dude. Good luck tonight.
We got them both sides.
That's awesome. All right. Ooh, that's mine, that's yours. So I got the left, you got the right. Dope. Good job, Finn. Now I gotta wear these things.
Yeah, that was sweet. Yeah, and there was a kid, like those dudes were there, and we were sitting there, we're like, oh, we got a good chance. And this kid comes up, and I think he had a Funko Pop, and he had his dad to like hold over there across the book boys, and he was just screaming, Trae, 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 just like screaming it at him. But he got his attention. I think he got it signed. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, Trae did the thing where a lot of those guys, they've been doing it for a while. They'll grab one marker and sign with that one marker, like at the OKC game. That's what Shea and J-Dub did. But Trae went through, signed it, and yeah, it was pretty cool. He did a good signature too. It was pretty full. Here's what it looks like on mine.
This is my shoe.
Is this yours? Yeah,
Yeah, I brought it from my room.
I believe you. Mine's on the wall right there. I can see.
Is
Mine's
that
over there.
signed by Kobe?
Mine's, look at that. Mine looks so. No, I don't. Yeah, that card is. I think it's signed by Kobe.
No, you said it looks fake.
Well, you don't know what it looks like. All right, so
You're the one who told me.
in the comments, have you ever got anything signed by any of the Hawks players, any of those guys that we mentioned? How was your interaction? Or if you haven't, let us know an interaction you had with an athlete. How did it go? How did they act? And were you a fan? Does this make you like any of those players more than you did before?
Well, at first, I liked Devin Booker because...
No, we're not talking about them. We're talking about the Hawks.
Oh, well, Trae Young was the only one I knew, and I didn't even know what team he was on.
Yeah, Trae's good. Trae was drafted the same draft as Luka. They actually swapped their place in the draft.
So Luka was going to be on the Hawks?
He could have been. The Hawks traded that pick to the Mavericks so that the Mavericks can move up and get Luka at number 3.
If there was because I know on Madden that there's a mod where you can like whatever the jersey number is, that's how many points you get per touchdown. I would definitely pick the Cowboys because they got CeeDee Lamb 88, and in NBA 2K. I would definitely pick Luka because he can do threes.
And he has 77.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good mod.
And if you get 77 on every single point you score, that's good.
That's good.
And you do not want to choose Victor Wembanyama.
Well, oh, yeah, because he's number 1. Yeah, so it was good, though. Thank you, guys. Thank you to the Hawks players for signing. Thank you for taking the time to do that. That's really cool. These are all Tier 2 items, which is what we like to consider is like they took the time to sign when they did not have to. They were paid to be there at the game, not paid to sign anything. So they donated their time to sign these things for us. So I plan on keeping my shoe and my ball for, I guess, till I die.
Wait, Dad, What number is Jonathan Kaminga?
I think he's 0.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, he wouldn't be very many points.
So don't
pick him
use
for
it.
that game that you were talking about. Question, Finn. What are your thoughts? Did you learn anything? Was there anything that stuck out to you? What is your biggest memory you're going to take away from the Atlanta Hawks game we went to?
Eating the Rock and Dough pizza.
All right, eating the Rock and Dough. It is a good pizza place.
Because that pizza, shout out to Rock and Dough Pizza.
Shout out Rock and Dough. Sponsored by Rock and Dough. It's good.
The
It
pizza
slaps.
is good.
It slaps. It's really good. Do people say that? Still say that? Oh, it slaps.
No.
Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for listening.
But if you do something weird, in my class they say "Ayo."
Hey, yo.
Hey,
That's a fun one. We say that. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. Appreciate y'all's time. And thank you, Finn, for being a part of this. I really appreciate it, man.
You're welcome. Dun, 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 dun. Goldfish.
All right. Later. Love you, buddy. Good job.